So guys, we just heard the beeping from the oven, so I think it's ready. Hey everyone, it's John, coming back to you guys with another Costco find. I saw this while I was just roaming around the aisles and stumbled upon this in the frozen section, and it's actually Miso Glazed Cod, and we'll see how it tastes tonight. It's a perfect night, you know, to have it for dinner. It's Friday, it's Lent, so this is what we're having. According to their packaging, you can actually use this cod in soups or pair it with vegetables, that sort of thing. But we're just going to be baking it in the oven and seeing how that turns out. I'm curious to see what this miso glaze is about. So I can't wait to taste it. Seems like it's a pretty easy thing to cook. We're just baking it again, putting it in a conventional oven. We're baking it for 18 to 22 minutes at 400 degrees, and that's really it according to the instructions. They do have instructions to bake it at 375 if you are using a convection oven, but since we're not, we'll leave it at 400. So we'll see how this thing turns out. So part of the instructions is to bake this in a shallow baking pan and just line it up with foil, and I have that right here. But they did say to keep this fish frozen until the time that you cook it, so you don't need to thaw this. So it goes directly from the freezer, to the oven. So let's open this thing up. We're just gonna cook this whole thing. So the product comes in a bag like this. It's packaged pretty well. So I'll just show you what's in the package. So let's go ahead and arrange our cod. Like so. We got them arranged nicely, and we also have our oven preheated, so let's just stick this into our oven. So they said to put it in the middle rack. We're doing, and we're gonna set our timer to about 18 minutes, and then we'll adjust from there. There you go. So that's all there is to that. All we need to do now is wait. And let's just take a look. That looks pretty decent, right, guys? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, a couple of more minutes to this. It seems to be, it should already be cooked, but it looks good. But I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes in there, and then we'll take it out.
A few moments later.
All right, everyone. I think we're ready. Let's just take it out of the oven right now. So the instructions tell us to let it stand for a couple of minutes or so. It's curious though that I see a lot of liquid. This is most likely the glaze that melted I'm not sure if you're supposed to spoon this over the fish, but I'll let it stand, and then you know, I'll try out a piece, and then we'll drizzle it with some of the glaze, and you know, we'll see how it tastes. Okay, everyone, moment of truth. Let's grab a piece. Grab this piece right here. Could be a lot of liquid. I don't know. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna, you know, drizzle some of the glaze back onto the fish. And let's give this a taste test. I'm gonna go for the thicker part of the fillet. Just from an initial impression of this fish, it looks flaky. Cheers. Tastes fresh. It's actually really good. The fish is fresh. At least it tastes fresh. I believe that just the time that they said to cook the fish is good, 18 to 22 minutes. I did give it a little more time to kind of finish off. You know, maybe I added like, you know, another 3 minutes. So in total, I cooked it for about 21 minutes, and that's fine. I mean, it's perfect. The fish is still moist; it didn't dry out, so that's what you want. You can actually go for you know, maybe a couple more minutes, and it'll probably not affect the fish and the doneness. It's probably still gonna be moist, but as far as the glaze, it's a miso glaze, so it has a little bit of sweetness, not too much. It's pretty mild. The fish is pretty mild, and you know, the glaze goes perfectly with this type of fish. So yeah, it goes really, really well. Again, they did suggest, you know, some other, I guess you can use this fish for. You can, you know, eat it with vegetables. You can eat it in a soup. And tonight we're gonna eat it with rice, and that's really as basic as you can get with this, right? I'm not sure if you can, you know, if this is gonna be good as like a sandwich, just because it has the miso glaze. You know, eat it with rice, potatoes, or some steamed or grilled vegetables. I think this would be perfect. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed that, and you got something out of this. I know I discovered another keeper, so to speak. So if you guys have any questions, or you want me to try another frozen food from Costco, just let me know. Comment down below, and I'll make sure to, first of all, hopefully I can find it in my local Costco. And if I do, I'll definitely, you know, make an episode, you know, for any of your suggestions. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me. This is John. I'm sure going to be enjoying this tonight. I'll see you guys again. Peace. I'm out.